I hear them talking in the streets, but they don't say the real. We really debating the industry and what the sixer feel. Cold shoulders turn to open arms when you on for real. Ain't no strangers to the bricks. Now let's build something for real. It's too real, real, it's too real, real, it's too real.
It's Too Real, the podcast. What's up, everybody, man? How's everybody doing out there? Hope you guys are good. You know what I mean? Hope you guys are straight, man. This gonna be an episode to get your week started right. You know what I mean? So I'm dropping this early because I can actually. You know what I mean? But I'm actually dropping this early because, like, why not, man? Obviously, we from Toronto, man. We from Mississauga. We from Brampton. We repping Canada. So end of the day, we had such a big weekend. I don't want this feeling to die down without me talking about all this shit. You know what I mean? While it's still in the moment, while it's still in the air. You know. So I said, why not just drop it on Monday and let everybody have it, and we'll be all right. So yeah, man. Just want to say shout out to the Raptors, man. Even though it was a hard-fought game, you guys crumbled in the fourth. Like the last few minutes of the fourth, you still deserve the Game 7. The city deserved it, man. So, like I said, I didn't expect them to win, and it's shown. Like everybody thought, like the Pacers weren't going to give them work. It went to Game 7. You know what I mean? With a team that was the 7th seed against the 2nd seed, just to show you where the Raptors is really at. DeMar and Lowry didn't really DeMar scored a lot of buckets yesterday. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he was jacking up shots. He was making key turnovers at the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the Raptors got it popping. So shout out to JV, shout out to Norman Powell, shout out to Corey Joseph. Like, those are the niggas that was really, really riding for the city and put the team on their back. DeMar Carroll had a good game yesterday. You recouped $1 million out of your 65 back. So keep working. Now we're going to go see the Heat, you know what I mean? Which is going to be a scary, scary series, you know what I mean? Because... And honestly, though, like, now that they've got through the Pacers, I think that as much as the Heat are a better team, maybe they can't. Like, if Lowry and DeRozan can actually get on their A games, maybe they can beat the Heat. You know what I mean? Like, they could. You know what I mean? As much as the Heat look good against Charlotte, like, and they have so much depth, I believe in that team too. But I just feel like you got over this hump, and it just feels different. Like, you guys got to feel stronger. Like, your two best players didn't play well, and you got over it. You got to feel confident in that. You know what I mean? So you're gonna see the Heat in the second round. The Cavs will see the Hawks, and on the West Coast, the Spurs and the Thunder. The Thunder got slapped the fuck out last game. You know what I mean? It wasn't even cool. But the Spurs and the Thunder, we're gonna see them. And Golden State versus the Blazers, man. So yeah, man, that's just what's happening in the ball world right now. But yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to the Raptors, and also congratulations to the Leafs for getting the #1 pick. You know what I mean? We need that, man. We got to get Toronto sports teams popping again. And then now we got to give a shout out to Drake, man, for all the light he shed on the city, for all the love the city's getting because of views from the Six, man. Shout out to Drake for selling over 600,000 copies. You know what I mean? I want you guys to comment and answer this question for me, man, because it's like I've been doing my thinking. I think Drake's the biggest artist in the world, and maybe I'm wrong, you know what I mean? But to me, that's what it looks like, because I never seen, like, obviously he has the urban side, which is, you know, rap, the black people and everything, but like, everybody listens to Drake. Chinese, Indian, it's white, you can be anything. I mean, you gonna fuck with Drake. So like that's what I'm really starting to see right now, and I want to know what you guys think is the biggest genre, because if rap is has the biggest artist in the world, man, that's big for us, because I don't think everybody in the world is gonna buy an Adele CD. As much as fans she has in the world, but I just feel Drake is crossing over to everywhere right now. Jamaica, Africa, Spain, like with all these new tracks and new sounds he's coming with, man. Definitely, I think he might just be the biggest artist in the world. 600,000, this ain't he's sold more than Beyonce, you know what I mean? So you got to give Drake his props, man. A lot of people calling the album trash. A lot of people calling the album a classic. To me, one thing I'm gonna say, I love the album. Like, I like the album, but it's not my favorite Drake album. Like, I can listen to almost every song on the album for sure, because good music is good music, but I truly miss Thank Me Later Drake when it was just, because I love when Drake goes over samples and he just starts ripping it. You know what I mean? That's my preference though. But I definitely think Views to the Six is a breath of fresh air for this year, and definitely for the city, man. It just, if you're from here, you know what it feels like to listen to Western Road flows. You know what it feels like to listen to hype. You know what I mean? Like he's talking that talk, man. Shout out to Drizzy. Shout out to everybody in the city, man. That was showing support for the Raptors this weekend, showing support for Drake. Man, we got to keep doing that for everybody else that's out here. That's what's going to take the city further, man. But yeah, man. Without further ado, I'm probably gonna drop this interview. I mean, I want to give a big shout out to ITSBIZKIT for telling me to come pull up on him and just get this done, man. I just gotta salute a real nigga. Y'all go fuck with anything ITSBIZKIT's doing, man. He got my stamp for just being a certified nigga. I got to kick with him for a bit and just feel him out, man. Good nigga, man. So yo, before I drop the interview, shout out to ITSBIZKIT. Shout out to Toronto. Shout out to everybody listening. You guys know what time it is, man. It's too real. We here. God bless. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Too Real, the podcast. We got a special episode. You know what I mean? We got our first international guest. You know what I mean?
International biz.
We got ITSBIZKIT in the cut. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Fuck, man. How do we even start this biz?
We're gonna open this bottle of Henny first. That's how we're gonna start it.
You know what I mean? Anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
Y'all go check out ITSBIZKIT.com.
God bless us.
You know what I mean? But
I'm out here. In these Toronto streets.
Yeah, man, it's biz. Like, when the first time you came out to Toronto, man? Because you fuck with, like, clearly I follow you. I've been following you on Twitter for a while now. You know what I mean? And I always see, like, you had a party out, I think in Oshawa recently down there. I think it was a Henny party, and then you been out here. You come out here. What's your relationship with Toronto?
Crazy? I'm trying to think the first time I actually came out to Toronto. I don't even think. I know I was just out here for All-Star Weekend, but I came out to Toronto a few times, man, and it's always been love. So, like, I fuck with a lot of people out in Toronto that do a lot with the promoting parties and music and things of that nature. So, my man Peter Jackson, All-Star Weekend, we was chopping it up, and I told him I was coming out here, and he was like, "Yo, we should do a showcase," and we had like 20 artists.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It was real. It was cold as fuck out here. That -9 shit ain't for me. But it was all love, We turned up.
On this podcast, like, I'm somebody that, like, I always say this, but I want to get your perspective on it. I think New York and Toronto are like two similar cities, like, around the world. I've been a lot of places, you know what I mean? But around the world, I don't think there's any multicultural cities like this, like New York and Toronto. Do you think the same thing, or? Obviously, New York.
It's definitely similar.
Obviously, New York niggas gonna believe New York's home, so it's better than everything. But I definitely feel that way. Like, the same, we got like the same type of people. Like, our downtown similar to Manhattan. Like, like a lot of places don't have.
It's definitely similar. The vibes are similar. I know. I'm not too sure if it's all about Drake and OVO or whatever it is, but I could feel a lot of energy in Toronto. Like, I just feel like it's real turned up. So, like, right now, but between Toronto and New York, I would feel is like it's just so popping right now. That's why, like, I'm excited to be out here. I can't wait to come back even for OVO Fest.
Caribbean weekend.
Yup. Like, I'm not missing that for nothing. I'm washed, but I might pull up on my couch to that. For sure. But no, definitely New York is I see some of New York in Toronto, and I see some of Toronto in New York, you know what I mean? But maybe we even gotta bridge that gap and
we got
put something together, I'm gonna holler at Peter about that too. I know he just had Mobb Deep out here, but I'll pull up with some New York artists, and it could be kind of like a New York versus Toronto showcase or something like that, but in a positive.
Everybody just showcasing talent for sure.
Do that. That sounds good. I might really put that together.
The big question is, like, everybody. It's a Twitter myth. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to know what ITSBIZKIT does. Like, you're just
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's the response you always give. You know what I mean?
Trying to figure it out too. But I just really, I'm just real heavy into the music. I'm heavy into fashion, and I'm just like a networking monster. You know, like I network. See, the thing is with me, like while everybody's trying to network with, you know, the familiar names and the faces, I'm networking with the dude in the bathroom that passes you the candies and the napkins. You know what I'm saying? I kick it with everybody because everybody's a plug in their own way. You know what I mean? So I'm just really a networking beast. Like when I went to Austin, Texas one time, I'm in the elevator. There was a dude with a cowboy hat on, cowboy shoes. I'm in the elevator. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? He's like, oh, you know, I'm good. I said, you know, he asked me what I had going on. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to the studio. He owned a liquor company called 20 Grand Vodka. Yeah. And right then and there, I just got a sponsor right in the elevator. He gave me a bottle. I linked up with Young Thug. You know what I mean? Had Young Thug hold it up. Every video shoot I was going to, I had, you know, and now I got Henny in my hand, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just, you know, I just network, man. I just kick it with people, you know?
Nah, for sure. I hear exactly what you're saying, but obviously, but it's like...
And the thing is with that, like, I'll break it down, right? Like, the thing is with that, as far as, like, what I do with whoever I'm doing it with, that's kind of like I keep it there, you know what I'm saying? I don't really... I mean, obviously, if I'm working on a project or I'm working on some merch with somebody, I'll promote it. But the whole backstage stuff, I keep it there. You know what I'm saying? Because like I can't really show everybody my hand.
Nah, for sure.
They'll be able to.
Everybody gonna try and do what you're doing.
People be taking my shit before I get to put the caption on it. People take my shit. That's why I got to watermark everything now. It's like, you know, some savages out here, man.
Nah, I
can't even really say what I'm gonna be doing next because you put this link out.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but was it Twitter that took you, that got you to like?
Nah, absolutely not. I mean, I've been, you know, I'm washed. I've been around for a long time. I have I don't really want to even say started, but I would say I started with like the mixtapes, the actual physical CDs. You know, me and Tape Masters Inc. You know, we used to put out mixtapes back in the day. Every tape we used to drop, we used to do 30,000 copies. You know, when they popped DJ Drama in his studio, a couple months after that, they popped me in my studio, my office. You know, I think we had like 55,000 CDs and like 10,000 DVDs.
Oh, you guys was really doing the mixtape game, man.
The mixgame.com. Yeah, that was, you know. And like now, after that died down and then livemixtapes.piff came about. Everything started changing. I always thought the blog shit was kind of like, at that time, when it was like still cool to wear baggy jeans, I thought the blog, I didn't even know how to turn on a laptop back then, you know what I'm saying? So I was all out the loop, you know what I mean? I'm still slow with shit. Right now I'm trying to even figure out SoundCloud, you know what I mean? And that's something that's been around for years, but back when the mixtapes was popping, the physical CDs, once that stopped, and then it went into like more the digital world, like I realized I needed to have a website. Yeah. But I always thought like blogging was more for like the metrosexual or the nerds. Yeah. And you know, no disrespect to nobody. I can't knock nobody's hustle, but I was really always like, I had a flip cam back in the day. If you look at my YouTube, I got the first time Drake went to Summer Jam, I was recording him and Nicki walking up on that stage, you know what I'm saying? I got classic footage on my YouTube, and that's what I used to do.
So
I
used to put it on your site.
Yeah, well, I mean, I started like when I first started this ITSBIZKIT.com, I didn't really even know what I was doing, so I kind of started hanging out with bloggers, like some of my people from on Smash, just trying to learn, man. Just like, you know, not just like really trying to get an understanding of the game and how it's, you know, because I want to win, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's really what happened though. Like that's what got me started into that. After the mixtapes era kind of like died down and then everything went digital, I realized I had to get a blog site, and even I was late with that. I'm just thankful to be able to have the relationships I have. Yeah. And you know, another thing too, like I don't just mess with people once they poppin'. Like I be, you know, French Montana and my homie Chinx, rest in peace. Yeah, as soon as Chinx came home from jail, me and him, we got together, we put out like a couple mixtapes, linked up with French. I was telling French like, yo, you gotta fuck with Chinx. He working, and you know, shit like that. And then like, you know, as the artist that I support, when they come up, we come up together because no matter what shows they having, no matter what they take care of me. We take care of each other, and it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I support people from the ground. Like I don't. You don't have to have a million plays for me to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Like even like, look, you reached out to me. I wasn't too familiar with your podcast, but I know you're serious. And if anybody's serious, y'all can always hit me up. No matter what. Twitter. I mean, Facebook is a little washed. I don't really like when people hit me on Facebook. I don't really take them too serious because I'm like,
you're still on here. Like,
Facebook is so washed. Like if you hit me up to reach out to me on Facebook, you gotta be washed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hit me on the Gmail. It's biscuit@gmail. We can talk about whatever. I got a book coming out. Like based because my Twitter is really popping like that.
Yeah.
So I have people that really be like screenshotting me. Even like Karen Civil one time. You know what I'm saying? We was going back and forth, just chopping it up, and she went to my my site and ordered a wash shirt, and I hit her right away like, yo, why you do that? You know what I'm saying? I got you. I don't want you to have to pay for nothing. And then she hit me back with my tweet, and she said, support your support, and then like I'm like, wow, that's
real, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real. Like I just want to make a point out to like everybody listening because. Like I just been talking to Biscuit before we got the podcast on, and I was trying to explain to him how hard it is to actually get your shit popping. He's just telling me you just got to keep pushing. But I just want to tell people listening that like this is Biscuit. He's doing his thing out here now. I just messaged him like, yo, you out here right now? Get on my podcast, and he's like, pull up. You know what I mean? Pull up. I put some respect in the car. You know what I mean? And I pulled up. You know what I mean?
With the Henny, we appreciate you.
You know what I mean? So it's just like a lot of artists I hit y'all up and y'all not even doing that much. You know what I mean? Y'all just be prideful. You got to know that every opportunity might be something. You know what I mean?
And that's another reason why like I even, like I always fuck with Drake, but like even like what I'm saying on some, just real shit. I hit him up last night. I'm pulling up to Chubb's Club. Hit me right back. You know what I mean? The homie Mark. OVO Mark came, got everything. It's all love. That's why I'm out here. I fuck with people that fuck with me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody don't fuck with me, I don't. You know what I mean? I get paid either way it goes. It don't matter. I work every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my Gmail. I respond to everything. You know what I mean? I might get a half an hour sleep a day. You know what I'm saying? I've been up for 3 days straight. I'm just hungry, man. I'm trying to. Really solidify my brand. I'm out here, trying to get with people that, I'm always willing to work with anybody that's willing to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm a workaholic. I really fuck with the culture. I'm really into it. That's why even, when I first started with the blogging, I kind of thought that was just weird because I'm more hands-on. So, I used to get exclusive videos, just like I do to this day, get exclusive shit and put it out. And then the bloggers, before I had my own site and before I knew the watermark shit, the bloggers would take my shit,
not
post
even copyright,
and get all of these hits. And then I'm like, what am I getting out of it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you had to nerd up and get your own shit.
Yeah, exactly. I had to nerd up. That's the right word. And shout out to Nerd at the Cool Table. That's my dude. He got a podcast too. And then, like I said, it's really just about supporting people that support you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how this world works, Did
you, let's take it back a little bit. Did you know you was going to get into the music game? Because, that's what you're doing right now, brushing shoulders with, top celebrities and top artists. That's, a dream job for anybody that's part of that loves the culture, you know what I mean? You'd want to be a part of that, you know what I mean? So it's when you was back in Long Island and you was doing the mixtape thing, before the mixtape, was it yo, I need to be in the game, the industry? Is that what you wanted to do? Was it just you saw an opportunity and you jumped on it?
Well, see, it's the love that I have for the game, more than anything, because, even me starting my new podcast that I'm starting,
the
Washcast, it's I knew podcast was going on, I knew all that stuff was popping, so I had to, I was interested, and I went to Tax Podcast, even Buttons Podcast, and I was trying to understand it and understand what's going on and understand the game. So, what I did, now I'm doing it because I want to do it. So most of the stuff I do is because I want to do it, not just the money. Obviously, time is money, you know what I mean? Yeah. So the money is one thing, but, when I started this biscuit.com, I didn't have $1 in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? I used to go to the studio with Harry Fraud, and that's when
Shout out Harry Fraud.
the early Coke Boy stuff started coming out. And man, I was sitting in there while they was recording. As soon as they were done, I was uploading the music, sending it out.
Yeah.
Like I'm into it. Like even at the end of the day, if I wasn't getting paid for what I do, and it's almost like not a job when you're getting paid for shit that you love to do.
Yeah.
This is what I'm. It ain't. I wouldn't be doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love it, so I'm into it. You know what I mean? I wake up every day excited to look at my Gmail. I'm excited to look at, people DMing me all over, especially with social media. Like I'm on Periscope all the time because I get to really connect with
people that
obviously you get the weirdos, the trolls, but I tweeted that the other day. Like if you let what a weirdo, like, when they come in with the yo suck my dick, fuck you, like if that gets to you, you're a bigger weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't even, these people have eggs as an emoji. Their Abby's egg. Like if you getting mad at
if you can't even take criticism, you're in the wrong game.
Really criticism. It's just
but even if you can't take somebody saying something, if you don't got tough
it's
skin,
just like all of that stuff is kind of like whatever. You know what I mean? I don't really get caught up on all of that. That's why you got the block button. People talk rappers just block their ass.
I seen you retweet somebody and they said they said that you said you want to be the DJ Khaled of Long Island.
Oh yeah, I was shooting the Long Island versus Everybody cipher, and see, just like what you were saying about your city, you hit certain people up to pull up, and things of that nature. Yeah. And the thing is, it's like I did a Long Island versus Everybody cipher. I posted on Instagram that I was doing it 500 times. And like there was still artists that was saying, I don't know, I didn't know about it. How come you had this one? How come you had that one? And at the time when I was shooting it, I didn't charge nobody to be on that cipher. I didn't charge anybody for the studio time.
Just free exposure.
Basically free exposure. And it was a good thing. Even like, I know Lil Wayne saw it, and then he did the Young Money versus Everybody cipher off of seeing my cipher, and you know what I'm saying, which is all love. Because that's my thing. Like I try to inspire people, especially that inspire me. It's all love. So when I said that, I said it and I meant it. If you go to YouTube, it's Bizkit, youtube.com/ITSBIZKIT, ITSBIZKIT. When I said the Long Island versus Everybody cipher, when I said I'm gonna do what Khaled did from Miami to Long Island, I was serious about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when somebody tweeted that, it was all for that. And I had 100 rappers from Long Island in one room.
Yeah. Now you put something together. Yeah, that's 100. Cool.
And then see what happened is, when the video came out, you didn't see 100 rappers
who made the cut.
Exactly. We we put shout out to Dinaland. We put together something nice, and again, people after me doing that, it was more of, I'm talking about in the town. You know what I'm saying? It was more of fuck Bizkit.
Yeah, because some niggas didn't make it, but you gave everybody the opportunity to come hard. You know what I mean?
It's all like I'm like, it's all good.
It's all good.
But nah, Long Island, that's where I'm from. Shout out to everybody, 516-631. Long Island's beautiful. Y'all got to come out. You too?
Nah, definitely. I always heard stories of Long Island, though, like it's a ghost town. You know what I mean? That like
because of Amityville Horror.
It's just a crazy place. But yeah, definitely, man.
That's a lot of talent in Long Island,
Chinx originally from Long Island, right?
Nah, Chinx was from Far Rock. It's just, he went out to Long Island. He went to school out there for like a year or two. But nah, Chinx is from Far Rock, man.
Okay.
I miss Chinx.
That's what I was going to ask you. You was real close with Chinx, you know what I mean? So like,
that was my brother.
How did you do you think Welcome to JFK gets the recognition it deserves? Because me personally, like, that's one of my top 5 2015 albums. Like,
same here.
Like, he's really out there spitting, you know what I mean? So it's
making
like
good music.
Yeah, so it just didn't get that type of recognition to me. Like,
well, and another thing too, like, he didn't get to push it. He
didn't get to push it the way he wanted.
His time got stopped short. I remember back in the day, me and him was driving out to Connecticut and different places, and I used to have stack bundles. We used to play stack bundles all the way from Far Rock, Queens to Connecticut. Yeah, we used to talk all the time, man. Pardon me. You know, it's a lot with that, man. You know what I mean? Chinx, you know, that shit be killing me, you know. My heart ain't never stopped beating the same when I got that call. You know, Chinx is, he was a 101, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, he was, man, he was a beast.
Yo, were you ever there when he was recording anything from Welcome JFK?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because, yo, like, you ever realize on that album, like, I listen to Chinx, you know what I mean? But, like, I never heard him talk about death as much as he was on that album. Like, he's talking about a lot, you know what I mean? If you realize that the last track, like, even these, like, niggas coming from my head, so I gotta keep 6 and all my V's. Like, he's...
Well, if you listen to Flight 2011, that we put that together with Harry Fraud, he goes, niggas wanna kill me and these bitches wanna date me. It's just where he's from, you know. Yeah. That's just what it is. Even something probably back in 2005, 2006. Damn, what did he say? He said, man. He said, soon as you get knocked, niggas on. He said, I'm from a block where niggas never glad for you. All they got is a couple shots and a few bags for you. Soon as you get knocked, niggas won't even ask for you.
Yeah,
that's just where he's from.
So
the shit that you talking about,
it's just life. It's just he's just basically
been spinning about that, mixtape era, you know. But that's what it is.
Yeah,
people hate when you come. It's just what it is, man. It's sad, but that's the truth.
R.I.P. Chinx, though, definitely, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, R.I.P. Chinx. Shout out to Viking, French, Zach, Nelly, everybody, man.
How did you become OVO Biz? Like, you more connected to Drake than a lot of niggas in the city. Like, you got the exclusive Snapchat that everybody's looking for. Like, how did you get this connection being from New York and he's from out here? Like,
once the Funkmaster Flex video came out, we was in Long Island and Jada was out there. So, you know, I fuck with Jada. That's like my big brother. So anytime he come to Long Island, no matter what I'm doing, I pull up. And my camera guys, I had hit them up and I said, yo, Jada gonna be in Long Island. I got so much footage of Jada, like, you know what I'm saying? I got me and Jada and Styles, we putting together a whole documentary on loyalty because they're like one of the few rap groups that never broke up. They're like, you know, so long story short, Flex was DJing, my camera guy was there, and he was playing a lot of Meek. And I'm in the cut drinking my Hennessy, minding my business. And
fuck that Canadian nigga.
Fuck that Canadian nigga. And like, see, a lot of people don't understand what happened. I looked at Flex because I was looking at him the whole time because he was even like asking me, my man Kill Touch. He was like, "Yo, what do the crowd want to hear in Long Island?" And I said Future and Drake. Yeah, because Future and Drake had the What a Time shit.
So he was responding to you, basically saying, "Fuck that Canadian nigga."
Right. So he just went in on mad
Meek.
At that time, I haven't heard that much Meek get played in the club because after like Back to Back and all that shit came out, people stopped playing that Meek shit. Like it got real quiet for Meek in the club. So that was the first time I heard that much Meek get played. Flex was playing. I told him, meet me in the bathroom. So I kept looking at him, and then I'm looking into the crowd.
To see, like, why is he doing this? The reaction.
But I was even getting ready to tweet. I jumped on Twitter. I swear to everything I love. I put at Meek Mill. I put, yo, Meek lost the battle, but his song, he still got hits that bang in the club. But then I didn't even put that out because like everybody already was saying like I was a Meek hater, so I just said no, I ain't gonna tweet it. I deleted it. Then out of nowhere, Flex was playing the intro, and he goes, "Fuck that Canadian nigga." So I look back at him,
and you look back at the camera,
and then I didn't know my man was even recording. I'm looking into the crowd to see like, yo, did they just hear that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then after he said it, I ran to my camera guy. I said, yo, please tell me you got that. Yeah. And I thought,
you thought he just got the audio.
I just wanted the audio because that audio clip was gonna go viral. But anyway, I know how, you know what I'm saying? So I told him, I said, yo, we could leave right now. You know what I'm saying? We got one, you know? And he told me, he said, Biz, I actually got you in the shot. So 5 a.m, when he sends me the video, he puts it together, he edited all that. I looked at that shit 20 times. I was so tired. I put that shit on Twitter. I said, yo, when I wake up, this video is gonna go viral, blah, blah, blah. So when I woke up, I was about to send that shit to my homegirl. Ball alert. Yo, that shit was already on World Star, Complex. That shit went. Only place that didn't get posted on was TMZ.
Yeah, no.
But everything else,
that was
Ball Alert,
stupid
Shade
viral.
Room, yeah, that went. People, you know, I got my face on the shirt right now. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. So Drake followed me off of that video. But I met Drake. I got a picture of Drake when he first came to New York with Best I Ever Had.
Yeah,
like, I fuck with people want to come up. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that's coming up, anybody that's in the mud, I know about these people. You know what I'm saying?
Keep your ear to it.
You know, even when Drake came out to the J. Cole show, the $2 tour, the first J. Cole shit in New York, I was right there backstage with Hov. I got a flick with J. Cole, Hov, and Drake. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so Drake, he followed me on Instagram. I followed him back, and it's just been love ever since. You know?
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, man.
So like the people just started saying OVO Biz like crazy. So you know me, I'm like fuck it. I'm
roll with it. Yeah, man. Nah, man. That's what's up though, man. But that video was definitely something that like. Cause the reaction was just like he caught you, like he just caught you your real reaction. So it was not like it wasn't no fake about it. It was like you heard him say that, you're like what? Like nah, that was crazy.
Did you see you saw that video?
Nah, I'm sure you've seen that picture of his face. You haven't seen that meme yet? Oh man, it's crazy, man. But so fucking.
It's on my YouTube.
So do you fuck with any other Toronto artists? Like, do you listen to anybody from out here? Jazz Cartier.
Oh yeah, Jazz is the homie. But you know what? Like I'm so washed. There's so much music that come out.
That's so true.
You know what I mean? I even hit Drake on the way up. I said, "Damn man!" I said, "I still didn't even get to listen to the fucking album."
Oh, you ain't listen to Views yet?
I didn't listen to. I did listen to Views as soon as I landed, and my man picked me up from the airport, and as soon as I got in, he already had the shit. So like we stuck in the middle. Toronto got crazy traffic.
The highway's crazy, man.
We was fucking stuck for like, it was cool because we was kicking it and
chopping and
smoking and listening to Views, and I'm recording shit on the phone. So it was cool to be in that traffic to get those visuals and stuff while we was driving. But I listened to Views.
How was the listening party? Like, what was the energy in there like though?
Oh, the energy was crazy, man. You couldn't even move in there. You know, there was a lot of people. A lot of people that I know are popping. I'm not too familiar with the names like that, but definitely OVO was in the building. Reps up.
Justin Bieber came through.
With the he just cut his dreads off.
Okay, man. So
Bieber was definitely in the building.
What's everybody loves Henny, but like, what's your fascination? When did Henny become your thing? Like?
Yo, the first time I ever had a drink, it was Henny. I was in Hempstead, Long Island. I was like maybe 18, maybe. You know what I mean? My uncle used to throw parties in Hempstead back in the day. Little Kim, Memphis Bleak, MOP, back in that era. So I went to the bar and my uncle's mans was like, yo, what you drinking? You know, they used to be moving heavy out there, so they always had money. That's the first time I really seen people buy bottles, you know? Yeah. Everybody was buying. He was like, what you drinking? I'm like, I don't know, it's whatever. He said, nigga, I'm gonna get you ghetto champagne. I'm like, what's that? He's like, Henny and ginger ale. When you ain't got money, he said, nigga, you ain't got money to be buying champagne right now, so you gotta drink Henny, you gotta drink ghetto champagne. So that was always my drink. Like I always go drink Henny and ginger ale. But the whole Henny thing is possible. That's just what we say back home, you know, in New York, like at all the strip clubs, you know, anything is possible. So I seen a lot of the bartenders post it, and I'm like, damn, I gotta make that shirt. And this was back before New Year's. I had the design and everything. And then I said, you know what, fuck it. I started doing hoodies, and that shit spread like wildfire. You know what I mean? People snapping me right now as we speak with a bottle in their hand. Somebody fucking sent me a crazy ass snap, crazy orgy. I'm like, yo, anything is possible. You know,
anything's possible. Yeah,
they really going hard with it. So I'm like, you know, that shit is bigger than me. You know,
it is. That's what, and it's like a lot of people don't know you're the one that's coined that phrase. Like that's the thing, because like I see that now. Anything is possible. People just hashtag, and people don't even know where it's really coming from.
Yeah, so, you know anything is possible. Wash gang. Wash is another.
Yeah,
Wash is.
Yeah, that one. You're doing the thing with Wash. Yeah.
Everybody's washed. You know, even I made being washed cool. You know what I'm saying? You know how like Max. Like Max B has wavy. I have washed. Yeah. You know? Like washed is, and a lot of people want to know the definition. So I got a T-shirt that I'm dropping with the definition of washed on it.
Okay, when's that dropping?
Real soon.
Real soon.
Just know that when you wash, you have 0 holes. I put that up on Instagram the other day. It's the 5 just because a lot of people don't know if they washed or not. So I gave them the 5 signs of wash. 1, 0 holes. 2, receding hairline or gray hair. 3, a baby car seat in the whip. 4, if you're in the crib on the weekends, you're definitely washed. And 5, it's not going down in the DM. You know what I'm saying? That's the 5 signs of wash.
You just working, no fun. Everything's just working.
Yeah, like, you know, we wash right now, but we still lit. You know, it's cool to be washed. You know what I mean? It's cool.
You don't gotta be everywhere. You don't gotta.
Yeah, it's cool to sit down sometimes and just, you know what I mean, put your hands in your pants like Al Bundy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, fuck, man. What are you feeling about the city, man? Because this city, man. I'm telling you, like,
I don't want to leave, man. The vibes is like that, man. It's mad. You know, people really show me genuine love out here. That's why, you know, I come back all the time because it's really love out here. You know what I mean? I had at my showcase, motherfuckers was giving me weed like I was Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the weed out here, it's crazy, man. Shout out to my boy BC. He out here heavy with the dispensary. That shit is popping, you know.
Yeah, man. But the reason it's like that is because, like, we're really isolated up here. You know what I mean? Like, so when, like, niggas like you come out here from New York and shit, niggas that like,
they appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it because we don't see a lot. You know what I mean? We got Drake, we got The Weeknd, but like they're on like global status. You know what I mean? So it's like,
who do you feel is gonna be that next? I mean, I know Tory Lanez is doing.
Tory Lanez is definitely doing his thing, but from the city, man.
Calm down.
The city, man. He's doing. No, I can't see. This nigga said calm down. Tory Lanez is definitely doing his thing. Like, he for writing wise, independently and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, he makes good music, and I think he's very talented.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But as far as like who's gonna blow, like, it just depends what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Because like Toronto, we got the niggas that can give you. That's the thing. A lot of thing about the world right now, like, they're not catching up onto what we're doing. Like, you know, Chicago has the drill sound. We have. You know, Toronto has their own slang. I see you tweeting some of the slang, you know what I mean? So we have a lot of the music with our slangs, but nobody else is checking for it. Like, we have guys like Pressa, Robin Banks, and then there's guys like the Sifes, Big Leans. Mm-hmm. Then we have the spitters like the Darren Falanas, and we have the guys like John River, you know what I mean? So there's a whole bunch of guys, but it's like nobody's that guy because it's just a pool out here, bro. Like, how do you think we could... Like, people across the board over here can...
I mean, the internet.
Nah, the internet's there, bro, for sure.
Internet.
But it's like,
you could pop off right from your couch in your crib, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to put that shit out. Good music is going to surface. That's first.
Nah, it
Besides everything.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Good. You put out there's a girl, since I did the Anything Is Possible, every Hennessy song I've been tagged in. Yo, about the 20th tag, I actually said, you know what, let me listen to this. If Vintage Lee, Anything Is Possible, we got like 100,000 plays on SoundCloud already. That record is fire.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with, it's my wave with Anything Is Possible. They sent it to me, and that shit is fire. And that record is you're going to hear that record because it's a fire-ass, like, when it's a good track, like, look at All the Way Up, Fat Joe, and Remy Ma. They didn't have something like that since Lean Back, which who knows how long ago that was. Yo, look at Designer with Panda. People want to compare him to Future, which I don't blame anybody for doing that, but yo, that song is fire.
Yeah.
You play that shit came on last night 3 times. Every time people was turning up. You know what I'm saying? So my best advice or how I feel somebody will ever come up is do that music. Because when I get in my car, I'm putting people on a little Uzi and Thug and shit that I'm listening to because I feel like it's fire.
Yeah.
So when people have fire, the world will see it. The world will feel it.
I'm gonna definitely leave you with like a couple artists I think you should listen to, man, because they're nice. Like, they make good music, but it's just...
And quality too. Like, that's another thing. You know, I'm not... If you gotta start from somewhere, but you know what I'm saying, don't send me nothing if it ain't mixed. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already gonna listen to it with just like when people hit me with the listen to this. When people hit me with the listen to this, you know, it's not mixed yet or whatever. I'm already like, why isn't it mixed? You know, because if you want me to take you serious, you gotta take it that serious. You know, that's just what it is. You know.
Nah, that's for sure. I hear you on that, man. But
Yeah.
it's just something that we definitely need out here because I feel like
It's quality music and consistency, and you have to believe in yourself even when no one don't. You just gotta be, and you like I said, you gotta take your shit serious. You gotta grind. You can't play. Just like I'm out here, you know, at the end of the day, do I have to be here? No, but I'm putting in that work because I'm trying to become that brand. I'm trying to become that staple. Trying to, you know, let me get that cup for this Henny, please.
yeah, man.
Nah, man. You know, and I appreciate you for having me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
And let me,
shit,
you know,
man. You definitely moving the culture forward. Like, it's Biscuit. Dog. You guys didn't drop those Fuck ISIS shirts though. Did those come out?
Oh yeah, we did. I had to chill on those, but yeah, no, we dropped.
He was getting threats.
I had to chill.
But yeah, man, it's ITSBIZKIT.com, man. You guys go check out the merch, man. Like, I seen somebody today just see one of the hats, the Anything Impossible hats, and she took off her hat right there and put on the Anything's Possible hat. You know what I mean? So you guys just gotta work, man. Like, and shoot your shot, man. Real shit. Cause yo, I want to salute Biscuit for coming on because, like I'm telling you, a lot of you niggas, I'll hit y'all up. Y'all check your emails. I sent them. Man.
Check your emails, man.
I sent them. You know what I mean? And you guys think you above what it is, and this is free exposure. You know what I mean? Now y'all gonna see Biscuit on here, and y'all gonna hit me up.
It's too real now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Then I just might front on you because you know what I mean? It's just everything works reciprocal, man. You gotta show love to get love back. You know what I mean? So I just want to salute again, Biscuit, man. Y'all listen, It's Too Real, the podcast. Y'all go check out Washcast with Biscuit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, hit me up on my SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/ITSBIZKIT, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, your mother's scope, all of that.
Yeah, man. So, y'all like the podcast, subscribe, comment, you know what I mean? And just, if you want to be a guest on the podcast, hit me up. It's Too Real, the podcast @gmail.com.
We can't forget about shouting out our people.
Oh, we got to shout out Manifesto, man. Y'all go, and also, if you guys want to, Toronto has the leading magazine in Toronto for hip hop. You know what I mean? Y'all go check out Exclaim. You know what I mean? You can get that at any of your vendors.
Shout out the good folks at Fader.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, we here, man. Toronto, views from the 6 with ITSBIZKIT, man. We out here.
Views from the Wash.
Let's go.